I gave my life to Christ when I was 19 years old as a freshman in Nebraska. Immediately, a gentleman from one of the campus ministries invited me to have breakfast with him. And that was the start to me of, whether you call it discipleship or mentoring or coaching, of people beginning to pour into my life. From there, I had a career that allowed me to come out and play for the Rams. I was drafted in 1979 for the Rams and played outside linebacker for 7 years for them. Through that, God just had different people, and one of the key ones was the chaplain for the Rams when I got here. I was still single when I got out here. It was a scary place coming from Nebraska as a believer, and he was just there for me. I mean, he knew how to invite me in. And so it was just doing life together as a young man, able to watch him. It was just a special relationship for me that I'm still in touch with him today. I think that's the way that God set it up. And he set it up through his son, Christ, and the Holy Spirit, that we can't do this life alone. It's having another person that can see you from a totally different perspective than how you feel or see about yourself, to me. So if you want to call that coaching, you can, but it's when that iron sharpening iron happens for a long time, you really get to know who you are. And that's one of the most important things I think that any person could accomplish. For me, coaching is really being there for the other person. It's something that I do, and then I walk away so fulfilled, and I know that God is in it when I feel that way, because there's something about being in your calling that you get the most out of it, and you really don't even know what you said sometimes. That's what I want to encourage people, just to dive in and meet with somebody. And quite honestly, most people are going through tough times a lot of times, and so sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small, but it's something to get over that hump. And just saying one word sometimes that you don't even know is impactful can change a life. I'm in the fourth quarter of my life, and so I think about that a lot. It's a common term you hear, but it's leaving a legacy. I want to impact people, and I'm doing it the way I feel most comfortable doing, and there's myriads of ways to do that, but I think we're all after that well done, good and faithful servant at the end. It really is just coming alongside and being a friend. And that everybody can be friends. And it takes that mystique of having to have all the answers that some people want to go into, thinking that they're the ones that have to come up with the perfect answer. And you don't. It's just building a relationship, a friendship, and being there for someone.